Well, hello everyone. I'm Beth Syverson, and I'm here with Jill Bidgood. She is an early adopter of Singer's Notebook, and she ended up getting the digital database version. So I thought we could chat a little bit so you could share why you chose that version and what you're using it for and how you think it can help with your goals. So just real quick, introduce yourself, what you're doing with your singing right now and what you hope to do.
I'm, let's see, I sang a lot when I was younger and in college, and then took many years off, and only recently, about 2 years ago, so got back into singing, and with a lot of encouragements from some very wonderful teachers, have realized that there was a lot more potential in my voice than I ever thought there was. And so getting the chance to test drive Beth's Notebook really sort of is helping me even figure out what I want to do. I mean, who knows what to do when you suddenly come back into something and figure out what goals there are and what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've really enjoyed playing with the notebook. I'm a lot better at writing down the facts about what I sing and who wrote it and what key it's in.
Mm-hmm.
The goal part is a little scary because I'm a little bit frightened of setting down actual goals because, I don't even really know what's out there yet.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
But writing down what I learn and what I think, especially when things go wrong, has been pretty helpful for me.
Good, good. Now, you just had a performance this weekend. Do you want to share what you wrote about that performance, or how writing it and tracking it will help you?
I wrote down all of the songs and all of the composers, and I like using the database because we did a bunch of songs by the same composer. I only had to enter it in once,
Yay!
which is why I love databases.
Mm-hmm.
And my career before I did a lot of singing was databases, so I'm real comfortable there.
Yeah.
And then I chose the electronic edition rather than the written edition because I felt like I would really write and fill parts of it really fast, and then there would be parts that would still be sort of anemic, less filled in, and I'd feel really bad about it. So now that with the electronic version, they can all be as big as they need to be, and I won't feel like anything's being left behind.
Mm-hmm.
And so for this concert, one of my choirs just performed a bunch of English choral music, and for each of the songs I wrote out obviously all the facts about it, but I also kind of ranked the songs that I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
And tried to write down as many notes as I could remember about what the director had said was important in the songs. And then then I could link them all together into a concert, which was a good way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then for each song in the concert, I could write down a little note about how well I think the performance went. Mm-hmm. And as usual, I always think the performance isn't quite as good as the dress rehearsal went. I made a little note about that. And then I wrote down kind of where the specific things I knew that I had done and could probably improve on. Like the thing we learned in our dress rehearsal was that I'm really still relying a lot on the people standing next to me, this music, and that I didn't put in enough practice time, as particularly on a lot of the difficult passages. Mm-hmm. And we have another concert coming up. We're going to do Handel's Messiah in early December. Mm-hmm. So it was my first time doing the Messiah, so I still have to learn a lot of it, and that's really reminded me how much practice to put in. Extra time I'm going to have to go.
Excellent.
So that's kind of how I spent this morning. We had our concert a couple days ago. So.
And was it easy to input into the database? Was it kind of self-explanatory, or you're comfortable with databases?
I have the experience of figuring it out, but it seems pretty easy. I've never seen this database product before that you chose to use, but it seems really nice and really helpful, easy to figure out what's going on, assuming someone has the idea that you can link together. You don't have to enter each thing every time.
Yes.